I'm going to treat the soil with Nematodes 2.0 to combat the slimy sucker slugs. Fingers crossed, this will reduce the amount of slugs I have been getting in my tropical inspired garden, even Staffordshire, the UK. So I'm going to follow the instructions step by step on the back of the packet. Very simple instructions to follow. And on the instructions it says to grab a bucket, a nose pipe, fill it up with water. So that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I can combat the slugs that have been eating away at my tropical inspired plants, and they've literally been destroying the garden. Some of my new plants, I haven't been able to plant them out. There's no way I was going to let the slugs destroy my nice new plants. They aren't having an extra meal off me, let me tell you that. Right, that's it. Once it's been filled, so they're like tiny little worms. So you have to use them within that certain length of time. And you see, I'm just going to put them inside the bucket now. And I'm going to empty them now. I've got my stick, just a cane. I'm going to plop them all in. I'll show you what they like in a minute. Every last one. So, from what I can gather, you've got to stir it continuously because they're like little tiny worms. And like you say on the instructions, it says that they settle at the bottom. So I don't want that. I have to keep stirring until they're all mixed in. There you go. Can you see them? I'm just stirring vigorously, fast, so they don't settle, because they are live worms. And then apparently you have to work fast. So, right, it does say if you've got a wide hole rose, then you can use that with the nematodes. However, if the holes are really tiny like mine, the nematodes are going to block the holes up. So I'm not going to use the rose to my watering can. I'm just going to slosh it all over the soil as fast as I can. So let's go. Got everything on record. I'm just going to slosh it all in here, working fast. Try and get as much in the soil as I can. All here. All in here. All the soil. All in here, look. All in there. And then the next lot. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. I'm trying. I'm an amateur gardener. I'm not a professional gardener. I learn something new every day. I don't get things right. I make mistakes. And that's okay. Because that's how we learn. That's the fun in gardening. You know, have a little bit of lightheartedness and have some fun and enjoyment while we're learning about experimenting. Let's just keep working it through. Look, they're like little tiny worms, they are, live worms. Right, next job. Like I say, amateur gardener learning. I don't claim that I'm this, that and the other, and I'm a professional gardener, because I'm not. I'm just doing what I can. Some might go on the plants, but I'm going to water the garden afterwards, because I think that's what they've said on the instructions as well. Hose your garden down after. But there've been some really nice comments on my YouTube channel, and I was blown away. I was extremely grateful, and it's so nice that people have taken the time to comment. You know, it doesn't hurt, does it, to like? Yeah, they say it takes about 8 watering cans, so we'll see. Anything's better than nothing, isn't it? There is a lady on YouTube, and I subscribed to her channel, and she was using this, and I was like, wow, because I've been suffering. Well, I haven't been suffering, you know, but the garden's been suffering with slugs and snails, and I mean a ton of them. Anyway, I come across her channel. Sophie, her name is. I'll put a link to her channel down below, because I did comment on her channel, and she shared the link to these nematodes, and I was ever so grateful. So thank you, Sophie, for your advice, showing how to use it in the video, and I'm ever so grateful. Thank you, sweetie. Anyway, let's crack on. I'm just sloshing it about here. Just can't wait till like a lot of them have all gone. I did say to hose your garden down after. Halfway there. So yeah, I was extremely grateful to Sophie on the video, and how she showed how to use it and all that. Like, it was absolutely fantastic information, because she was saying she's been using this for years. If only I'd known about this earlier on, and plus I've been spending a fortune on cheap beer. Obviously it has been working a little bit, but like I said prior, they have been coming up through the decking. So I've been going on slug hunts at night. A nightmare, isn't it? Just because you want nice plants in your garden, and then you get these blighters that come and eat all your plants. And it's not just one plant they eat. It's a bloody feast, don't they? Right, all I'm doing now is just giving it a good soak in now. Just soaking the nematodes in. Nematodes. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm just going to make sure the soil is nice and wet for them, so they're not on any of the leaves, because when they're being little, it's so hard to get right at the back of there. But I have been sloshing it all in, and hopefully they'll work their little magic and get rid of these blighters of slugs. And bananas. Just give it a soak now, so they all go into the soil. I can't wait to see if the slugs have reduced. Obviously all this water will be going down into the soil. They're all at the back. That good soaking. This is where they've been eating. Can you see all the fresh growth? All the new leaves on the backs here. So I just want to soak all the soil. So all the nematodes, however you want to pronounce it. The matter is, I'm using it, and in 5 weeks' time, I'll be ordering some more, and then I think that's it then until next spring, which will give chance for these nematodes, these tiny millions and trillions and millions of these little wormy things that will get into the soil to combat this slug issue I've got. I've been sloshing it all around here. And just keep. And plus, I think it's for several days afterwards, you've got to come out and soak your soil. Not soak, but you know, just give it a water like you normally would. Because you don't want the soil to dry up. So your soil has got to be damp for the nematodes to do their work so they can bury themselves in the soil, if that makes sense to you. I hope it does. It does to me. But yes. I think that's a good soaking now. Soaking at the back. It's hard to go at the back. Especially down here where they've been eating this fats here. Because I just love the new growth on here. I think it's going to be a stunner eventually. I can't believe how the slugs have got up there and just destroyed the new growth. Can you see? You see all the new growth? Aren't they so today? They are. Well, I've done that now. I've done as much as I can with the nematodes, and I really hope within time. I'm not expecting miracles using nematodes for the first time. Like the lady on YouTube said, Sophie, you know, she's been using it for years and she grows a lot of seed grown flowers, and she'd have no flowers if it wasn't for the nematodes. Obviously, mine's a tropical inspired garden, still learning amateur wise. But thanks for listening. Let me just show you where I've done all in this border here. All this border. It goes right to the back. I've done all that border. Cross over the bridge. I've done all that border there. All up there. All at the back. All underneath the tree fern. All at the back of there. Where they've been gathering the slugs and damaging lots of plants. Little blighters, aren't they? that's the first round of the nematodes done, which I can't wait going forward. I'd love to have you on board, follow my journey, my progress. Like I say, I'm no professional, I'm just an amateur gardener who makes lots of mistakes, who owns up to my mistakes, who can't say the Latin names to plants. I have a go, I try. But yeah, I just need to combat these slugs. Because like I say, they're coming up through the decking, they're crawling across the gravel. And I thought, crawling across gravel? Surely they don't like the gravel, but you know what they do? The blighters do. Anyway, I've done that for now. And I'm really chuffed. So thank you for following along my journey on the slug escapade. Until next time, see you later. Love ya.